seen a lot of odd misconceptions about whether or not it's safe to switch to low range on a Subaru on the highway. So here I'll show you exactly what happens when you do it and just how boring it is, but how potentially useful it can be anyway. So right now I have it going probably a little over 70, and let's see what happens. The effect isn't immediate because all you're doing is sending a software command, but see, nothing blows up. You're basically just telling the computer you want to use a shift table in the software that uses higher RPMs. Now, the only effect of this right now on fairly flat ground is, well, not quite horrible, but I was seeing 15 miles per gallon when in the normal drive range I'll be getting a lot more. Yeah, that's a good like 50% hit right there. Now, this is I-5 going through Northern California. It's not, this section of it is pretty flat relatively, but there are some areas I've driven through, like you go up 299 towards, where's that monster go? I know it eventually goes into the town of Eureka near the coast, but that road is amazing. It makes me feel like I should be playing the Initial D soundtrack over the stereo while I'm delivering tofu. That road, you may actually want to use the low range, even though you're going highway speeds, because the cruise control on this is actually kind of smart and will help you out to manage downhill speed there. You'll normally be able to set cruise in drive, and it will start to downshift gradually as the speed goes up, but it will eventually kind of start to run away and make you hit the brakes. If you do the same thing in low, it'll just keep it in check all the way down. So that's actually a very useful reason to go ahead and switch it in. And it seems to me like sometimes when I switch in and out of low, it does stay in cruise, and other times it drops out, which is a little weird when you're going downhill and you were using it to maintain your downhill speed, and you tap the brakes and suddenly you start speeding up the moment you let them go. So just watch out for that and just hit resume again to slow it back down. It's silly, but it works very well.